Hello everyone, my name is Shayan, and in this video I'll be showing you how I update my Claude Code best practice repo daily. So basically this is my repo. It was last updated on April 3rd and with the version 2.1.91, and as you can see the changelog, the 2.1.92 is here. So without wasting any time, let me show you how I update my repo with the 6 agentic workflows that I have. I'm on the latest version 2.1.92. So let's start. I run 6 parallel Claude sessions.
Instructions loaded.
First one, second,
Instructions loaded.
third,
Instructions loaded.
fourth,
Instructions loaded.
fifth,
Instructions loaded.
sixth.
Instructions loaded.
So what I do, I run these workflows. First I'll run these workflows, then I'll explain what these workflow does for development workflow.
User prompt submit.
User prompt submit. Basically the sounds you are hearing is because I have implemented all the 27 hooks here. On each hook the sound is being played. Tool failure and the rest of the sounds. These are all the hooks. That's why you are hearing these sounds. So in the first session, workflow development workflow is run. In the second, let's run the second workflow, concept.
User prompt submit.
Third workflow, skills.
User prompt submit.
Fourth, settings.
User prompt submit.
Start. Subagent start.
Commands.
User prompt submit.
Subagent start. Subagent start.
Tool failure.
As you are hearing that sub-agents are being started to update
Subagent start.
Let me disable the sound temporarily.
Config change.
So I have muted the sound to explain what each of these workflow does. So basically my repo is about, if you're starting the Claude Code, this is the ultimate guide to use all the best practices and all the features that are available in the Claude Code. Meanwhile my workflows are running. It takes around 10 to 15 minutes. I'll explain you what each workflow does. So for example, the first workflow is the development workflow. What this workflow does, it update this development workflow section. These are the one of the most famous workflows that are being used by the community. So it looks for the stars update. It looks for if any new agent, any new command, or any new skills are being added in these workflows or not. The second workflow is a concept workflow, which update the concept table. It looks for any of the changes in the existing concept or any new concept is being introduced by Claude by seeing the changelog and the official documentation. For example, in 2.1.90 we have the power up / power up command, which is a sort of a tutorial that teaches you different functions. The rest of the 4 workflows update the sub agents, command, skills, and settings best practices. So they update these 4 best practices. Basically what they update, they look for the front matter field. Currently agent supports 16 front matter fields and there are officially 5 sub agents. So if there is any new available from these sources, they will be updated. Similarly for the commands and for the skills and for the settings, there are numerous settings. There are many of the undocumented settings, so it looks to various resources and update this settings file. It is a very comprehensive file, and this workflow takes time, and these are all the sources from where these settings being updated. So meanwhile my workflows are running. As you can see, 3 minutes and two local agents are running, and here this workflow is completed. It took 1 minute 44 seconds and no action items. The report is fully current, so there is no change in the skills, so we can safely close this session. The other workflow is also completed. It took 1 minute, and let me check what is saying. Yep, there are changes. 35 rows waiting for both agents. No, two local agents are running. It's still running, and both the execute 6 actions. So this come up with the 6 changes. What was that workflow? It was regarding the command. So there 3 new commands have been introduced, and 2 have been removed, and there is one change in description. So if I press 1, all these 6 changes will be done. And regarding our last workflow, it is still running 4 minutes. So I'm pausing this video. Meanwhile, all the workflows are finished, then I'll continue this. So all workflows have finished execution. Let me enable the sound, and as you can see, all the workflows have finished execution. The development workflow suggested there is only the star changes, so let us execute this.
User prompt submit.
And the missing concept, it is saying that ultra plan is being introduced, so we need to add the ultra plan. There it is also saying that claude-code web is missing, and these two are recurring, and I have blocked these. I don't want to add these two for now. And I think claude-code web, I don't think it is required to add. And similarly, if you see, all the 6 workflow come up with their finding. There is quite major changes in the settings, the description change, and etc. Also, one more thing I want to mention about my repo, that these 6 workflows are used to manage the 6 different section of this repo. But regarding this section, tips and tricks, this is manually managed by me. I am highly active on the Twitter and the Reddit and the YouTube, and whenever there is official some of the tip from either from the Claude team like Boris, or any community member like Dex Hordi or any other, I update this manually. And also you can follow these channels in order to make yourself up to date with the latest Anthropic. And if there is any video that I found useful, I do share here. So apart of from these 3 sections, tips, tricks, videos, and subscribe, and there is a startup and business section. This is also managed manually, and this is $1 billion question. This is also managed manually by me. There are certain reports which are very useful, and you can also check this out. But rest of the 6 sections are managed by workflow, and I run this workflow daily. Almost it took I guess the first workflow took around 9 or 10 minutes, so it took almost 15 minutes daily to update these. You see, 9 minutes 54 seconds. So that's how I keep my best practice repo, which is also trending, and is almost 32,000 stars up to date. Thanks for watching the video. Take care.